Good morning, everybody. Black Keys, yes, off a CD called Brothers that I've been wearing out the Black Keys Brothers, and that's a track called Next Girl.
I've never listened to them. We've talked about this before, and I've just never, not that they're bad, I
love the Black Keys, and I can't believe that I wasn't all in with the Black Keys when they first hit. I'm way behind in my music and the Black Keys, but catching up quickly. So
I'm way behind in my music. I'm somewhere in 1978. I haven't left.
Really?
I'm so far behind in my music and any other type of growth. It's fucking pathetic.
I used to take pride in the fact that I kept up with music, and then I think it started when this is going to be anti-kid, I guess, but I think it started when I started having kids that I started fading away with trying to at least keep up with music. So. Which is too bad, because I love music.
I don't have any excuse. I just stopped. I don't know why I resist new things. I look at new things as if they're a fucking insult to my old things. I'm
really?
Such a child. Yeah, it's so stupid.
Do you listen to any new bands?
Not really, no.
No?
I'm sure I like a lot of what I hear.
Yeah.
But then you'll go and you'll like be obsessed with Lady Gaga, and she was current when you were liking her.
Mama Monster. Yeah. Yes, I do like her.
Mama Monster.
Yes, I do like her.
And then you'll talk about how you discovered the Ramones, and just completely goes back.
Yeah, no one's saying I'm about a horse's asshole. I do like Lady. By the way, they were bashing her yesterday. She did something with Tony Bennett.
Well,
with him.
The reviews on the Tony Bennett Lady Gaga CD not good.
They did a whole CD.
Yeah, of what standards? They went with that whole standards thing. Some classic standard songs, right?
I hate standards.
And they said, oh, man. There was a line in the review that was pretty funny.
She's a cunt and he should die.
They basically said that Tony Bennett was going through the motions, but, what did they say? Something like he sounds like he was watching TV while he was singing or something. Like he's just kind of calling it in with Lady Gaga. Like, I got this. So, what songs are on that damn thing?
Anything Goes.
Oh, yuck.
Do you know that song?
No, I just said yuck for no reason. I don't like standards.
I bet you we all know Anything Goes if we heard it. Because I don't think they're writing new music together, right?
No, yeah, these are all.
This is one of those throwaway things, like, hey, let's do this on a weekend and put it out there.
I got Norton from the Comedy Cellar wanted to fucking bite my face because the other night I was just bashing Sinatra.
You can't bash Sinatra.
But I do. It's not that I
don't know how you could do that.
He has a good voice, a really good voice. I
Right.
understand that, and I know that Sinatra is great, but I don't like his stuff. I don't like lyrically his stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't like the old, you know what I mean? Luck be a lady
tonight.
And then he goes, well,
Why not?
I just don't like it. Luck be a lady. It bothers me.
But it comes from a different time.
Oh, I know.
An innocent time.
Exactly.
Although, like I've brought up many times, they were still finger-popping broads back then.
Of course they were.
They just didn't talk about it openly.
Do you like standards? Of course you don't.
Sam doesn't like standards unless Jay-Z samples it.
I can't believe you don't know Anything Goes.
How's it go?
I assume I do
Cole
know.
Porter. It's a show tune.
I like Cole Porter as a guy. We used to hang out.
I said if we heard the song, I would go, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this song. I just don't know by name.
That's the theme of my life. Anything goes. I'm a devil-may-care guy, Sam.
That's Lady Gaga.
No, this is Cole Porter.
I know.
Yeah, Jesus.
I know. It's just fucking.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
When they landed on Plymouth Rock.
Oh, how do you not know this one?
Plymouth Rock.
Who the fuck ever heard this?
Yeah, I don't know this.
I performed in the show in high school.
Ew. Did you really?
Yeah.
But your mommy was there.
Douche.
Mommy was there in the front row with her video camera.
Yeah. It's like that fucking color scene from Raging Bull. She's just like, got the old video camera watching Sam do uneventful things.
I think
The freshman musical.
I hate your mommy so much because I wanted your mommy to be my mommy.
I wanted your mommy to be my dominatrix. Wanted her to spank my honey with her fist.
She likes you guys. She would have done both.
Could she still be my mommy, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a price.
Exactly.
She's an ad on Backpage. I'm sorry. I was going to say cookie bacon whore. It's just not appropriate. She's a lovely woman.
But if she's going to be my mommy, we got to start from the beginning, right?
Absolutely.
You can
We got to start from the beginning, yes. Got to start with some good nurturing. I got to get mommy's milk.
She could put a little milk carton on her shoulder under her hair and have a straw go down to her nipple, and you could suckle it and feel nourishment.
That's right. She wouldn't mind, right?
She may.
If she's going to be my mommy, I got to feel those warm boobies.
And then you
get some nourishment.
You could put on diapers, and her elbow could, quote unquote, accidentally rub your cock while she was holding you. Be a whole mother thing.
I need a good cleaning.
Yeah.
I got shit all the way up my back.
I wonder if adult babies go that far.
Yeah.
They shit themselves.
That adult baby thing.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, but there's going to come a time, it'll probably take another 5 years where you can't even talk about adult babies.
Yeah.
Because, the tranny thing, wow. People openly talked about that because they just didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And now you talk about trannies, you could lose your job.
Depends on how you do it. That's one that's still... if you say something really hateful, you can... But if you're just asking, like, I don't understand it,
I don't
you're
understand
still okay.
it. I'm trying to understand, have an understanding of it, but it's still a bit strange to me.
Yeah, I know a lot of them, just like, even in the porn industry, and they're not freaked out if somebody has questions. It's just when people come off and be kind of nasty.
Right.
As opposed to a gentleman like myself. Sam, I can't hear this. I'm trying to watch Lady Gaga.
On YouTube, the Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga, Anything Goes video, the making of, I guess, the studio video has almost 3 million views. And the album is a dud.
Yeah.
They said it stinks.
I don't like Tony Bennett either, by the way. I don't like him.
I never liked Tony Bennett, so
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. But Frank Sinatra, come on.
Just don't like that type of music. It fucking bores me. We were like, bark at the moon. Yes, I do.
Bark at the moon!
Exactly. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bark at the moon!
It's a fucking toe tapper.
I like it.
Cole Porter can fucking kiss my bag.
Oh, anyway, I played the Black Keys because I'm going to the show tonight. I don't go to many concerts. I can't wait. I'm going to Brooklyn.
Oh, at the Barclays?
Yeah, Barclays. The Black Keys are there tonight. And I might have an extra ticket. Maybe I'll just bring a listener.
Hey.
Maybe I'll just say, hey, man, you find me, I got your ticket. That's stupid. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, why would you?
I have
Fucking
friends, don't
mutant.
worry. I got plenty of people to go with.
I was supposed to be backstage there tonight.
Black Keys?
Yep.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
I'm
look at
lying.
your lips.
I'm lying. My lips got pursy.
Look at your
I was
lips.
fucking lying. Can we hear some of this? Who cares about the
Do you
behind
really
the
want-
scene? I want to hear what they sell it. I don't like his dumb
They have to
glasses.
show the Empire State Building because, it's New York.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah,
Anything
you're doing-
goes in the Big Apple.
Yeah, you're doing a New York thing.
Exactly.
Nice.
Does it?
Yeah, anything goes here, right?
You should have showed Big Nick with a fucking fat Nick with a bat. Those are the New York scenes I'd much rather see. The Empire State Building.
Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga singing along.
I don't like his tinted glasses. They bother me. His lefty from Donnie Brasco glasses bother me.
What bothers me is the guy hasn't aged in 20 years.
Yeah, that's true.
He wanders around. We used to see him a lot, remember?
Yeah, he
At
crossed
the
the
old
street.
joint, he would cross the street all the time.
He got cancer at a prick, Gaga. His fucking stupid glasses bother me. Yeah, and he would avoid us.
One time we were doing the walkover and we said, hey, Tony Bennett, and he pretty much walked into traffic to avoid us.
Yeah, in his sweatsuit.
In a sweatsuit, wherever the hell he was going.
And then he came in here and he was,
A trooper.
yeah, he was, yeah.
He's a trooper.
Oh, truth. I think he said it on Stern's show. Here he was basically wouldn't talk about Liberace being gay. I was just kind of joking with him, like, well, did you guys know? Or do we know what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do I have to spell it out for you?
You knew damn well what was going on with Liberace.
Yeah, I was just curious. Back in those old days, they knew, like, they had to know, but it was never talked about. So did they deep down know, or were they all that fucking idiotic?
Humans are assholes, so why didn't they talk about it back then?
I don't know. It's, you just didn't, I guess. It was like the
So
social
weird.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you?
You didn't talk about divorce. You didn't talk about being pregnant.
You didn't talk about anything.
Yeah.
So what were humans talking about?
You were talking about things, but only in a certain way. Like, you were talking about the war, but if you were talking about the war, it had to be how we were bombing the Japs and how we were better and how, you were just talking about that shit.
Well, Florentine's peeking in. Yeah, we invited Jim back today. What's up, Florentine?
What's going on?
Hi, sweetie.
Are you a fan of standards?
We're looking at the Lady Gaga, Tony Bennett CD, and it just irritates me.
It brings you back to a happier time when you hear this type of music.
Oh, no, I don't.
No?
Lady Gaga's got probably the greatest ass I've ever seen. No,
I do love her, but
other than that,
She's
and
ugly.
she's got talent because she actually sings.
But she's ugly.
I think she's a lovely woman.
She's ugly. I've seen her walk in these halls many times. She's ugly.
I'm
She
fiercely
dresses up
attracted
nice.
to her. Me too.
So if you saw her walking down the street on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her? Just
A 4.
8.
Yeah, that's fair. 8.5.
A 4.
8.
A 4.
8.5.
Yeah.
I like a good face. Her face is brutal. Her ass is nice.
I like
And
her
her
face. She's very
body-
kissable.
Her body's nice. It's nice. It's
Big
not
pussy.
great.
You can't give a girl a 4 if she's got a great body.
Absolutely not.
She's a
And,
4. She's
her
got
face-
sloppy tits.
Ooh, I love her sloppy tits.
They're kind of...
Yeah.
They're not there.
I want 2 tits. I want them to look like the fucking eggs Rocky drank. That's what I like in tits. Fucking sloppy, yolky.
And her teeth are pushed out slightly too much.
I like that too. It's probably from sucking
you
dick.
don't. You don't like that.
Love her.
Why do you love her so much? She's not an 8.5, Sam
certainly
and
is.
Jim.
Yes, she is.
She exudes.
She's not an 8.5. Maybe my 4 is a little low, but 8.5 is way too high.
Your 4 is half off plus a half. She's an 8.5.
So let's go in the middle.
I
She's
think a
maybe a
solid
6, 6.5.
I give her a 7.5.
That's fair.
7.5.
I'll accept the
You guys
7.5.
are nuts. You're nuts. Show me pictures of Lady Gaga. Go
She's
Lady
got
Gaga images.
She's got a great body, and she exudes a lot of sexuality.
And she can sing.
Yeah, all right, but we're looking at her as
She's Mama Monster.
just as
She'd probably be an animal in bed.
Oh, yeah.
look.
That helps.
You know how fucking fast I'd bore her in bed? My nipples being played with?
Look, some of the pictures are nice, right?
Yes.
But
She's a nice lady.
yeah, I'll give her. I'll move my number up to a 4.5.
Let me
I'll give her a 4.5.
I wouldn't consider that very generous of you.
I don't know what it is. I'm not attracted to Lady Gaga. I'm sorry. Some of the pictures, though, she does look cleaned up. Really,
Look at that
really
rump.
nice.
Oh, my God. Look at how nice her hiney is. Right after yoga. Jim, don't go back there. It's sweaty.
Someone's got to get in there.
Someone's got to get in there.
Yeah, see, she looks amazing there.
Exactly.
I think it's that she just cleans up really well.
Yeah. Look to hold her hand, walk the red carpet.
Plus, she's got, she's got a lot of people that know how to make her look her best.
Sure.
We would look like fucking superstars if we had the people around us like she has.
Oh, David Copperfield?
Good point. Whoa, okay, she's naked there.
See?
And the boobs look very nice there.
She's covering her vagina, which really hurts me.
But you can't do anything. She's not faking the boobs there. I mean, they're real. They're
Looks
hanging
great.
just how they should
like
be.
teardrops, suckable teardrops.
No, but see there, like
Let me see her camel toe for Pete's sake.
when women pose with their arms in there, that's a problem.
Maybe she's surrendering.
That's a problem.
It's a Michael Brown protest thing.
Look, most of the naked pictures of Lady Gaga, she's got her arms up.
Is her vagina showing?
That's not real.
God damn it, why isn't it
That
real?
can't be real. That's real. Yeah. All right, I'll give her a 5. I'm up to a 5.
She looks good there.
I'll give her a 5.
Wow, I didn't know.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she does that?
Yeah.
She does that in between
Yeah.
singing standards with Tony Bennett?
I'd like her to sing Speechless while she tinkles on me in a tub.
I love that song.
Could you go back to that picture? Because I really have a question. Go backwards. Is that a penis or shit?
It's a mirror.
Is that okay? It's a penis. All right. I wasn't sure for a second.
You want to hope it's not the same thing. You look down.
Looked like a log.
The girl sitting on the dick.
We got Tom Sizemore coming in today as well.
Yes.
Do you like the Black Keys? I know you're a music guy.
I'm trying to get into them. They're all right. Yeah, I respect them. They're good. Not a huge fan, but
I really, really like them.
you can't rip them.
No, I think they're really talented. I think they're way more talented than Jack White. Sammy.
That's stupid.
I'm going to keep that going. Jack White. I'll go song by song with you. I'll pick a Black Keys song. You pick a Jack White song.
We'll go
have
all day.
We'll have the ultimate battle.
Every song would be better by my choices. Jack White's.
Oh, Kenny notices that I snuck a cup of coffee. It's none of your fucking business.
That's right, Kenny.
GH, you're misbehaving.
I told him to help me get out of my coffee habit, so he allows me one small cup, and then he brings this horrendous green tea in here.
Wow.
And then when I see him go and do something else, I sneak down the hall to the coffee area, and then I try to hide the coffee behind the CD players, but he caught me.
You're being mischievous.
What are you trying to cut down from? How many? 3 to 1? 3 cups a day to 1?
Yeah, I'm doing about 2
He's
in the morning. That's about it.
incorrigible.
I do about 2. That's it. I used to do like 4, 5, 6 cups a day easily.
Kenny's just in a good mood today, though.
I know. You want to guess why Kenny's in a good mood today?
He was
Florentine?
smiling.
I don't know why.
So he told everybody the same thing he told me.
Of course he did.
He tells all of us the same exact thing.
With the same exact exuberance.
And you feel like, you're the special one where he's
Yeah.
telling you something that he's not going to tell anyone else. And then you just find out he tells everyone the exact same thing.
He's glowing like he got laid last night.
He's
or
glowing.
something.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
No.
He's really happy today, and there is a reason. You want to try to figure it out, Florentine?
I don't know. It's something silly, I'm sure.
Who farted?
I honestly didn't. Kenny?
Probably your coffee, GH.
That's a bad fart. Someone let
Oh,
something
Jim, that's
out.
a Jim fart. It's a rotten
It
potato
was you,
chip
right?
fart. Yeah.
He raised his hand all happy.
Yeah.
Wow, I felt like that was a foreign fart.
It's
At
like
this point, Jimmy, nothing's going to bother me with Jimmy because I've smelled him for so many years. It's just like, whatever. It's potpourri at this point. But a new fart is always brutal.
His farts smell like spoiled meat with potato chips on them.
Oh, that's
fucking terrible.
That is brutal. I don't think I could get used to that anytime soon.
Not at all.
Wow. What did you eat last night?
I don't know, but Jim's are way worse, Norton's.
Yeah, but I've been around them, so they're easy
He's
now.
used to 'em.
They're easy.
Sam said that right before Gary Marshall came in the room yesterday, that the whole studio smelled like farts.
The whole room smelled like farts. There's no way Gary Marshall didn't notice that.
It's good.
Good old Gary
A
Marshall.
living legend.
You just gotta smell your gas.
Exactly. Sit down, plug your play, and smell my farts.
And then beat it.
So, Kenny, why are you so happy?
A new BlackBerry's coming out today.
I'm sure there's a line like there was in the Apple Store. Is there a line at the Radio Shack? Who sells BlackBerries?
Radio Shack, I think.
Radio Shack, probably, right?
I think they're down to Radio Shack.
Yeah, they have
and
a-
the last Best Buy store.
Yeah.
Don't belittle a BlackBerry.
They stink, and you know they stink. I love watching Kenny on his phone. He's so frustrated with it. You know you hate the BlackBerry, but your OCD won't let you switch. Just switch.
And his hands they're too big anyway to have a smartphone.
Oh, they're big, clunky. Because he's perfect for Siri. The way he talks, Siri would never get it wrong.
Never.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
Where do you get? Do you have to go to like Walmart for it? Like, where would you pick up the new BlackBerry?
Exactly where?
At the Verizon store.
Okay.
You're not getting another BlackBerry. Yeah, you can't.
You should get a big iPhone, and you can put it in your top pocket.
It would look like a regular iPhone to you.
Because you have big fingers.
That'd be
But
perfect.
did you hear the iPhone news? The iPhone
Been
will bend
bending.
in your pocket.
Well, then don't put it in your front or back pocket. Put it in your
How
top
is it
pocket.
bending? Why is it bending?
It's longer, and it doesn't
Yeah, but
fit
it's
that little groove where most phones fit.
But it's as long as the Samsung Galaxy S5, and these things aren't bending.
Your screen's
What's it made
cracked.
out of?
Huh?
What's it made? It's made out of plastic, right?
Yeah, this phone was made from God.
It's the metal.
What?
The metal curves. It's like aluminum.
Yeah.
Well-
Aluminum.
Well, you would think they would. You would think they would have put these iPhones in people's pockets and make sure they wouldn't bend
Sam,
before
you're
they
so
released them.
2000 and late. That's the old BlackBerry.
That's not the new phone?
no, the new one is the BlackBerry Passport.
Oh,
The fucking passport.
What? And what are the new features?
Wait till you see the picture.
What are
of
the
it.
new features?
I'm sure
Kenny?
they have the buttons because they need the
Yeah.
button.
Enough of the buttons. What is
You
it?
gotta be fucking kidding me.
What is it?
That's the phone? Like,
Yeah.
This is a joke. It's a square.
Yeah, it's like a calculator.
it fits in no one's hand ever.
It's those calculators. No, what does it look like?
I did.
Like
A hunk of shit with buttons on it.
You're buying a square phone. It's pretty much square.
They're
It's
terrible.
It's cheaper than the new Apple phone.
It should be.
It
It's
looks
the
like
worst phone I've ever seen.
it looks like it's 4 inches by 5 inches.
It's fucking terrible.
Almost completely square.
It's got a bigger screen.
That's just terrible. They're trying so hard to do their own thing, and their own thing stinks.
Why haven't we heard about the new BlackBerry coming out?
The worst company.
They're announcing it today.
They're the worst.
It's the same height as an iPhone.
Yeah.
But it's double the width.
Yeah.
What? It's fucking
almost square.
assholes.
Kenny, how many people you think are going to be in front of you?
Look at this thing.
What is that?
It fits in no hand. It fits in no pocket.
It doesn't look like a phone. It looks like a giant postage stamp. That sucks.
No, I read a review. It fits in your jeans pocket.
In your jeans pocket, huh?
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's
Kenny,
terrible.
how many people do you think are going to be online at the Verizon store in front of you to get this phone?
It's probably sold out already.
I've begged Kenny to move on.
What, they were stocking one?
I've
Look at him
begged.
casually putting it into his side
Exactly, like a fucking like a reminder.
Like a
One
like
of those-
yeah,
a pocket thing.
I know what you're talking about.
pocket.
A
protector.
notebook.
Where you put
A
your
notebook.
notes and stuff.
Sam, you think the Chinese mafia are going to be outside the Verizon store today, snapping these up to
No.
sell them over in Russia?
Oh, God.
No, you don't think so?
Then they're out of the country. They're done. There's no reason to come back now.
That BlackBerry is for business professionals.
Well, then why are you getting it?
Kenny, here's the problem. He's going to go and get it. He's going to get it. This is no bit.
Look, that's the new CEO of BlackBerry. You don't think he knows what he's doing?
Is that the new CEO of BlackBerry?
Yeah.
Holding that hunk of shit?
People's kids' dads are going to come home with that today. Like, look at my new phone. And the kids are just going to laugh at them.
That is such a fucking horrendous company that's what they come out with after all. If I was a stockholder, I would fucking just hang myself.
Get the iPhone or the Samsung. I was a huge BlackBerry guy.
So was I. I held on there for a while,
Me too. For years.
I got 2 phones that I probably shouldn't have gotten from BlackBerry, and then finally said, okay, they're done. They're done as a company as far as I'm concerned. And I had to move on.
You
got to move on. You can't buy a square phone that's the same size as a passport. They got passports in the photos to show you what it looks like.
Yeah, stop with the buttons.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What?
My Verizon guy just texted me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope please tell my family I love them.
No.
And then a gunshot.
My Verizon guy texted, please don't buy that.
Yeah, good. Oh, good for him. He's honest.
He did.
Yeah.
That's the new phone.
You're going to buy it, aren't you?
No, he won't.
No, he has OCD. He can't move on from BlackBerries.
You want him to get it, Sam?
If he comes into work tomorrow with that fucking phone, I would be happier than I've ever been in this building.
No, but I got to be on the road with him, and we got to do business, and he's got to pick it up and swipe it. And, I don't want
to use 2 hands.
Yeah.
My Verizon guy says don't buy it. I listen.
You don't listen to anyone because the OCD takes over.
How could
you
they
will
put
have
that
the
out?
brand new square BlackBerry.
Yeah, probably because the guy that works in that Verizon store, they're not even getting them. They're like, let's just pass on that phone. So he doesn't want Kenny to go to another store to go buy it. He needs his business.
But what kind of company does all the research and says that's the fucking product? Like, I can't understand. Their research department is terrible.
They just want it to look different because the iPhones and the Samsungs are starting to look very similar. If you see them on a table from a distance, you're not positive what it is.
God, one thing they have in common is they look the way people would want a phone to look.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at the guy holding up his giant square phone, and the people taking pictures of it. You could see they're laughing.
They're laughing at it.
They don't know what it is.
The CEO is all proud holding up his square phone, and the people, they're seeing it for the first time. They're taking pictures, and they're actually laughing.
No, they're joyous.
They're laughing.
They're joyous.
It's in the
break
shape
it.
of the CEO's head. That's not good.
That's a terrible phone. Who's the spokesman they got for it? The celebrity spokesman.
And that's Drake, but he's not holding the passport. He knew. He was like, I'm not holding that phone.
I'm not holding no square phone for everybody.
Does he use a BlackBerry?
He's at this BlackBerry event. I don't know.
A lot of celebrities held on to their BlackBerries for some reason. You do see a lot of celebrities with
Because
BlackBerries.
they get paid to.
I don't know why. I don't know why you would do that. I loved BlackBerry too. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it for a long time.
Jim, which hand would you prefer to be yours? The iPhone or the BlackBerry passport?
Oh, the BlackBerry that's out with the palm, just showing how small it is in the hand. It is a terrible, fucking clunky hunk of shit.
Look at this headline: BlackBerry passport, fat, weird, but crackberry addicts might love it. They're calling it fat and weird.
Exactly. They just call it Eric. Sorry.
I don't think he's here, so we can take some shots at him without feeling guilty.
So you're going to get it or what? The Verizon guy said no. What do you think?
I'll have a discussion with him later today about it.
Please get it.
But why do you have to get the new one if you like the old one? Why do you have to upgrade?
He hates the old one.
Yeah, I don't like the old one.
Why do you stay with them? They're terrible.
Because of his OCD. He yelled and screamed. The first day he had the new BlackBerry, he was so mad.
But you wouldn't bring it back. Like, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
You should have seen him the whole first week that he got this new phone.
Right.
He's just yelling at it. He's complaining about it.
Yeah,
he's trying to swipe it on.
It still sucks.
Then you got to get you got to get an iPhone because the Siri thing you would do very well with.
What are you doing?
This has
He's not
voice
going to listen.
commands.
He's not going to listen to you. Kenny doesn't listen.
No, but he's had enough of this phone.
This has voice commands.
But you don't. It's a terrible phone.
He's going to be tricked into buying the square phone.
If I was your Verizon guy, I would absolutely convince you to buy this phone.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's perfect for you.
Please, sir.
Yes.
I know.
We love you here at the show. Please convince Kenny to buy that phone.
We will promote the hell out of your Verizon store.
Whatever you want
It looks like Frankenstein's head. It's a fucking terrible phone.
So it's just coming out today, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's lines anywhere for this BlackBerry. In any store? You think anybody's waiting for the doors to open?
What store, though?
I guess the Verizon store. I don't know. Whatever.
I'll bet there's not one. Like, I'll bet not only is there not one person waiting, not one person is even waking up going, you know, at some point today I'm going to head over to the store. Not one.
You don't think any store put extra staff on today because his phone was coming out?
No. I think
maybe a Radio Shack.
Yeah,
it might be one Radio Shack
department. Put extra people in customer service
with a disgruntled employee because he's got to do a double. He's got to do a double shift today.
Maybe they put like one extra guy so they can carry it out to the car when the guy buys it.
I think there's more stores that have decided not to stock it than have decided to bring in extra employees.
How does that company survive when they are so awful to their stockholders?
It looks like you could cut your thumbs on the corners. They're all right angles.
It's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, they're extreme right angles.
Do you understand BlackBerry has their own operating system?
It used to be like Kenny would be like, yeah, but I have BlackBerry Messenger now.
Yeah.
And then BlackBerry realized that nobody was buying their phones anymore. So you could get BlackBerry Messenger for iPhone or whatever now.
That started the downfall.
Yeah.
Because that's what BlackBerry had on everybody else for a while.
And they just refused to realize, okay, we suck a dick. Stop with the buttons. iPhone passed us. Let's just like at least Samsung realized we have to copy what they're doing.
Right. This article starts off with, well, it's certainly different. They're trying to be nice. Well, it's certainly different. What's the next line on that?
This was my first thought as I finally got my hands on the BlackBerry Passport. Which has a squat, squarish look. You're going to get a squat phone.
And you should, because it's shit.
You never want anything. You never want anything described as squat, squarish. You don't want your woman to be squat, squarish, and you don't want your smartphone to be squat, squarish.
No, it's awful.
He said, okay, I didn't exactly get my hands fully around the Passport. The BlackBerry rep insisted on holding it at all times, but I got to touch it.
Wait, why wouldn't you let him hold it?
Because he knows that as soon as you hold it, you're going to go, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because you need your thumb to get over the other side of the phone.
Absolutely.
To get some shit done.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, it's a bust.
Or just to let people know everything's okay. You have to have a free thumb.
And he said, but I got to touch it, test out the keyboard, and in one awkward moment, have the rep shove the phone down my front jeans pocket. They don't even have customer service down.
Why would you let the guy hold the phone, you twat rep?
They're putting their hands in their customer's pocket.
They're just like, here, take it, get out, and we'll bill you later.
Who's the rep?
We got to sell one.
Because I was going to say, because it's the only one they're going to sell, so they got to take care of it. What else is in the article that's kind of silly?
Imagine a phablet, one of those oversized smartphones with jumbo displays, squished so it almost looks like a square. It's wider than most phablets, but it's wider than most phablets.
What's a phablet?
It's like a phone tablet.
It's a Beatles phone.
I've never heard the term phablet.
It's like the Note.
I know Florentine enjoys a good word like phablet.
Phablet.
It's like a combination phone tablet. Like an iPad meets an iPhone.
Isn't that nice?
Phablet.
Nice way to say it, right, Jim?
It's called a phablet.
Like it's a little too big to be a phone, but not quite big enough to be a tablet.
So what do you call that? You call it a phablet.
Has anybody ever called it that? Have you heard people say that?
Like on the street?
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
Your friend from England that you met yesterday?
I think
Andrew probably called it a phablet.
He probably called it a phablet.
I think if you call it a phablet, you might be a
phablet.
Faglet.
That's the new word.
Faglet?
Yeah.
You're a phablet.
Phablet.
No offense to my homosexual friends, by the way.
One take.
We used to just throw the word fag around like it was nothing when we were growing up. We don't understand these new days.
The new rules.
These new rules that we live with.
It's nearly twice as wide as the iPhone 5S.
Oh my God.
Because that's what people want. Wider.
You're buying that's basically it. You're buying a flat screen television phone. That's what it looks like.
There's a reason why it's wider.
Please tell me why.
So professionals can look at documents and doctors can look at x-rays.
Who's looking at an X-ray on their BlackBerry?
Yeah, they're using iPhones.
I'm going to make a deal with you.
Yeah.
You have to buy a phablet, and if you don't like it, I will give you the money for the phone.
Well, I'm not,
because you have to come in here with the square phone now. You have to for the radio show.
I have to wait till I'm eligible for an upgrade.
Just
BlackBerry should be giving them out every day. Right. Yeah. You shouldn't have to wait any time at all.
Good news, you just become eligible.
Yeah, I just got one last week. I know, but
you're eligible.
It's a square thing to put your fucking lamp on.
When are they going to get rid of that eligible shit?
I like the thing at the bottom. It says
no. Not only that, there's an upgrade fee now.
Oh, stop! How much
is the upgrade fee?
I think $30.
We'll pay that, Kenny. It's $30.
So you pay the $30 and you can get a phablet tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's worth it.
You know, they
you need the phablet by tomorrow. Can you go get your phablet today, like during the show?
No.
Why not?
I have to be here.
What else are they saying about it?
It says the passport did fit in my jeans pocket. So you're right, Kenny. But it barely fit and made for an unsightly bulge.
Hold this New York Post. Hold that. Yeah. That's what the fucking phablet's going to look like. It looks like the fucking clunky square New York Post.
It's this is CNET. I mean, they're kind of hoity-toity. They're trying to be nice. They're trying to be nice. Oh, CNET, I got it. Very good.
CNET's reputable.
That's what I'm saying.
They're bashing the phone.
They're trying to be nice about their review.
It's an unsightly bulge. Is that what you want? You already got one in the front of your pants.
Yeah, now you want two?
And in the back.
Isn't your one bulge going to get in the way of the new bulge if you put the phone in there?
No, I keep it in my top pocket. My breast pocket.
Well, your phablet's not going to fit in that pocket anymore. That's for sure.
No, not at all.
Kenny's right. It says here, the passport is designed for high-end professionals and executives.
See?
What are they going to say? It's designed for shitheads? They have to say that. I hate this phone.
Can you imagine anybody with money walking around and they pull their phone out and they have a passport, a BlackBerry passport?
No.
Status.
That's a status symbol?
They're trying to get the world to get into square phones. It's not going to happen.
Better than a phablet.
That is a phablet.
No, it's a BlackBerry.
It's twice as wide as an iPhone.
Yeah. You want him to get that phone?
So bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I'll pay for it. He has to get a phablet.
I'll chip in.
Will you pay his upgrade fees?
Yeah, I'll pay
if he's not eligible?
Yes, I'll do that. So I owe you $30.
I will not do that to my friend.
We should find out from the Verizon guy why you shouldn't get that phone.
That's true. Ask him why not. See what he says.
I will have a discussion with him.
No, text him back so we can get an answer.
Yeah, we're doing the bit right now.
Exactly. What are you going to do? Wait till tomorrow?
We're going to move on from this dumb thing very soon.
Exactly.
But if the show pays for your phone, you got to get a 2-year contract.
Like when the fucking...
That's fair, right?
Like when the storm came out, which is where I bailed an iPhone, with the thing,
the clicking.
Those fucking assholes. And they ran out of them in the store because they were such a bad phone.
He's texting me, the new one is fucking shit.
Yeah, that's BlackBerry's last attempt to be different was to take touchscreen technology and combine it with clicking.
This guy
Remember it was a button touchscreen?
Yeah, this guy is ruining his commission. He doesn't even, right? He's going to get commission on it to tell you it's.
No, he's an executive. He's not a.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy.
You got to get it though.
You have to.
You really do. It can't be any worse than what was that one called?
This is a Q10.
Yeah, your phone
BlackBerry
now sucks.
Q10.
What are you worried about?
Q10.
Can't be any worse than the Q10.
Oh my God!
The worst thing about this is it doesn't copy and paste well.
No, why would it? Who needs that?
You don't need copy and paste.
Yeah, I mean, so when you want to post something on
How do you-
Twitter or Facebook, why would you want to
don't
copy
need
and paste
that.
it? That's
Don't worry about it.
Just retype.
yeah, it's easy to just retype it.
Copy and paste. You know why? Because there's no room on there because you have an old typewriter keyboard on it. You don't need the tactile experience.
Yeah, you need more room.
Tactile experience.
It has to be at least twice as wide.
Can you leave now?
Just look at my hand. Imagine.
All
if
right,
it
can
was
you leave
twice as
now?
wide.
I'm over this. Go.
All right.
Get the phone.
Please.
Have a nice show anyway.
You got to get one though.
Get the phone.
Stop with that stupid dangling case on it.
You would think these guys would give us a free phablet. Someone give us a free phablet. We just sold you 1 million of them.
That's really not a good product. I don't think.
No. Where were we before Kenny interrupted with his nonsense? Oh, the Lady Gaga. Okay. The guy that has 100 orgasms a day. There's now a video.
It's the best.
Now there's a video of this guy coming in his pants.
There is.
He looks like Frankenberry, this guy. He's creepy looking.
And, yeah. And I'm glad Florentine's here because in this video, he's playing a wonderful game called Frisbee golf. Would you ever play Frisbee golf?
I wouldn't play Frisbee. I don't even think they sell Frisbees anymore.
I think you're wrong with the Frisbee thing. I got to be honest with you.
All right, good.
I feel confident enough that if I threw the Frisbee around in Central Park, that I'm not going to feel guilty thinking of you.
You don't have to feel guilty. No,
there's a lot of things you've really, I kind of hate
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to people. I don't like it. That doesn't mean you don't have to, that you should feel guilty about liking it.
Well, you're making all of us think about our activities and what we eat these days.
All right, look, if someone called up and made fun of heavy metal, it wouldn't make me go home, man, maybe I shouldn't like that anymore.
Right. But there's
you
something...
could go on for an hour making fun of that, without a doubt. There's a million things to make fun of. And I wouldn't even, as soon as I get back in my car, I'm going to crank heavy metal. And I'm not even going to think twice about, hey, that guy doesn't like it. That's okay. Some guy got mad because we made fun of Ghostbusters. He wrote something on Twitter about me and Jim.
Really?
You guys like Kiss and you don't like Ghostbusters? Go die or something like that. I'm like, really? Did you write Ghostbusters?
I saw Ghostbusters recently. It doesn't hold up.
No, but
it doesn't hold up.
Fucking
Bill Murray's hilarious in almost everything he does, but and he's still funny. But.
Who wrote that song? Ghost? Was it Glenn Frey?
Ray Parker Jr.
Oh, okay.
But he always won the money to Huey Lewis because it was I want a new drug, whatever the beat was. It was
How great is that? There was a huge lawsuit.
And boy, did he lose it.
Ray Parker Jr. got his fucking...
Oh, because he stole the riff from I Want a New Drug?
Yeah. Oh, can we play the two?
You know the best part about playing Frisbee, by the way, is when you're fucking running and then you hear a squish and you realize you stepped on someone's cunt. You ever do that? She was laying out in the park.
I love that. Have you ever done that?
You stepped on a box with your bare feet. Ow!
And especially if it's sunk in there, if you had a big box and you couldn't get your foot out, you twisted your ankle.
You tripped and your knee went into her stomach. Sorry, madam.
Well, if you live in New York City and you go to Central Park, it's the only place where there's green and there's grass.
Throw a little Frisbee around.
Throw a Frisbee. But
get some rays.
It might be more of a New York City thing.
Maybe check out a few girls.
A lot of kids in college play Ultimate.
In Sheep Meadow, in Central Park, the women, when they have, lunch breaks, they go out and tan, and they don't have their bikinis, so they just strip down to their bra and panties. It's wonderful.
Great. They go back to work with sweaty tits.
It's wonderful.
Grass stains on their hands.
They don't give a fuck. If you want some cheap thrills, walk through Sheep Meadow when it's 80 degrees out and sunny. You'll see a lot of women just in their bra and panties.
That's great.
They don't fucking care.
I'd play Frisbee all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Throw the Frisbee around, and throw it a little,
I just
little
can't
to the
see
right
my
or a
friend.
little left to get close to, one of these girls in their bra and panties.
Right, throw it right next to them so you had to go over.
So you can respect that a little bit.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, good.
But if my friend goes, hey, you want to go to the park and throw a Frisbee when there's nobody around? I'm like, I'd rather just blow you.
What about the guys that throw...
That's great. That answers my question for later.
What about the guys that throw a Frisbee and the dog jumps up and catches it?
All right.
You're a fan of that?
Dog. You're playing with your dog.
But not Frisbee golf? They have Frisbee golf.
I don't know what Frisbee golf is.
They have actual Frisbee golf courses now in some of these parks.
I don't know what it is.
Well, you have a Frisbee, and if you do it the right way, the Frisbee is a bit smaller. They have an actual Frisbee golf Frisbee just made for that sport. And then you throw it down like you might be hitting a golf ball, but you're throwing the Frisbee, and eventually at the end is a little like container thing that you got to throw it into.
Okay, so you just whip it I'm trying to get into the hole.
Yeah, and then you count your strokes or you count your throws.
Opie, he might not know what Frisbee golf is because you're not calling it by its real name.
Oh. What is his name?
Frolf.
It is not called that.
Oh, God.
You're kidding, right?
Is it Frolf? No, you're lying.
Frolf.
It's not called Frolf.
He has to be kidding.
Sam can look it up.
He's got to be kidding.
Well, if it is, then I don't even have to answer the question.
I can't wait to listen to your next podcast when you talk about frolf.
You don't want to go frolf?
Frolfing sounds like a sexual term. Like what happens when you come in a girl, then shit in her pussy and shake it up and drink it. That's a frolf.
Look, frolf, home, spirit of the game. They have an actual official website.
You guys have not realized Frolf provides maximum fun in a social environment.
Nice. Wow. You could respect that.
That's a definition for an orgy, not frolf.
Not throwing a Frisbee and playing golf, sort of. What is the spirit of the game?
Well, it's a free-form, amorphous game played among friends in a social setting without the confines of a course laid out by professionals attempting to force conformity.
What?
The game is part of a positive social interaction and does no harm to living creatures or property.
What?
That's fun, right?
Wait, so you're not playing frisbee golf?
It's frolf.
I don't get what you're doing.
It's like free form.
What does that mean?
It's like you don't use a special
Where are the holes
course.
you throw it into?
Well, you maybe
Or
you make your
the
own.
baskets or the pails or whatever the hell.
You might make your own. It's not about competition. And it's not about hurting the land or a fellow man. It's about friendship.
You just can't hang out and talk.
I don't know what
I
that
gotta
means.
get a frisbee and find a hole somewhere.
So they're complicating things. It's just frisbee, just throwing it back and forth.
You're
And make sure you don't trample plants or something.
You're looking to conform way too much. The rules change based on user preferences.
Right.
Weather, moving targets, crowds, time of day, random issues, skill level of the players.
Every frolf game, you know how you should know when it's over when a drunk driver barrels through and kills one of the participants. That's the end of the game.
That's
Whoever's
the end
winning.
of the frolfing.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is how you know frolf is a good game. A first-time player should be able to play with a seasoned veteran and still have a great time, win many holes, and have a better than average shot at winning the game.
There can't be a seasoned veteran of a frolf player. There can't be a seasoned veteran.
Why not?
That means you've played a long time. I've never heard of this. Can somebody call in that played frolf before?
Frolf sounds like Voss trying to say something else.
Right. He said attic last night. He was telling everyone he's an addict. Gotta listen to Rich and Bonnie. Tuesday nights, they're killing it. I'm telling you, the show sounds great. They're on every Tuesday night from 7 to 9. But last night, he was talking about being an addict. And he said addict.
I've never
I'm
been
an
invited
addict.
on their show.
Really?
How about they have a friend on?
What's that about, you think?
I don't know.
Hey, if this is a free-form game, Sam, where are the holes?
Wherever you want them to
But
be.
what does that mean? I remember when we were a kid, we would go, all right, we're going to throw, you see that tree on the other side of the playground, that's the target. Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then, hopefully, you hit the tree.
It's like
Beat
Outback
your
Steakhouse.
friend.
No rules, just right.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can respect that. No rules. That could be a good T-shirt.
There's no rules, so I could just shit on the table.
Come on, that's not social.
What? They say no rules.
I guess.
I could grab the waitress's ass when she goes by because there's no rules here. I could try to titty fuck her.
Let's go to...
Can I? There's no rules.
There's no rule.
I don't think they could arrest you if you shit on the table.
I'll go back behind the bar and make my own drink.
I was informed there were no rules here.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Cook whatever you want. Just push the chef to the chef. Why am I saying they have a chef?
They probably do. The guy used
An
to
actual
be
chef?
Yeah. Any Outback on the road, they're like, oh, the chef used to work in New York City. Where? Okay, so.
At an Outback in New York City.
Probably. Yeah, he worked at the Applebee's on 42nd and
They're
Times
just moving
Square.
those guys around like they do priests.
Yeah.
The only chef they have should be from Apocalypse Now. Yeah, I knew that would bomb. I knew it would bomb because I said have. As it was coming out, I knew it was going down.
Well,
I'm associate.
why don't we take a break? Because we have to play the entire 6-minute video of the guy coming as he's playing frisbee golf.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We have to. I haven't seen the whole video. I've seen clips, and they're hilarious.
I think I would
promise
get.
you that.
I think I would get the new BlackBerry Passport before I play frolf.
You could play. You could play
Yeah.
fucking frolf with it.
Florentine, what are you promoting today, sir?
This weekend, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Hyenas Comedy Club, Thursday through Saturday.
Great.
October 3-4 Joke Factory in Rochester, New York.
Nice. Okay. Hey, do you have the Mike Bichetti thing? I want to play that right here. I don't have a copy of it. Yeah, Travis will find it.
Let me see if
Guys put together a nice little thing
Travis.
from Mike Bichetti's appearance on our show.
I got to plug the Stress
Oh,
Factory
yes, of
too.
course,
The 2nd through
Jimmy.
the 5th of October, I'm going to. I haven't been there in quite a while. 732-545 Ha Ha, and then Levity Live. I think is the 18th, 19th, or whatever it is. I'm doing both of them in October. So if you want to see the kid, that's where you go.
You got that, Travis? Well,
yeah, 1 second.
oh, okay. When we get back, we got to talk about the Philadelphia Flyers.
I heard.
What the fuck? What is going on with sports? What's the problem there? Well, we'll explain.
I would agree with them, actually. I agree with the Flyers on this one.
No way.
I do.
You're tapping.
No, I'm just doing next time a freak.
He's lying. He's not making eye contact.
I know. He doesn't
There's
even
a lot
know
of
what,
tell,
he doesn't
and his
know what
eyes
you're
got
talking
too
about.
big.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
My
He's getting cheeky.
No, I agree.
my tell with Jimmy is when his eyes get really big.
I agree with the Flyers.
Now he's making his eyes squinty. We'll explain, but first, I think we got it now, Travis. Okay, we go to break with this.